So Archie's Beach has had a long history of volunteer input. It's always been seen as a bit of an environmentally valuable place, mainly due to the presence of our nesting marine turtles with the loggerheads. We've actually got 2 teams of volunteers. So we've got Friends of Archie's, and we also have the Department of Environment and Science's turtle volunteers as well.
There'd been some work done here years ago, and then it went quiet and no one did anything for years, and then I sort of come along and reinvigorated it again and got everyone's enthusiasm going, and just sort of gone from there, really. I'm really happy with the way it's come along. In 18 months it looks really great.
So Tuesday is my cooking day for here, and then Thursday and Friday I'm a client at Gracie Dixon.
We're a day respite centre, so we're about keeping people in their own homes. Their eyes light up when they see that volunteer walk through the door and say good morning.
I've learned that when the people walk in that door and they smell this cooking, that starts their day.
Volunteers, they generally help out the keepers, so they do pretty much most things that we do. A lot of our volunteers are doing certificate through captive animals, which is like your zoo trade certificate.
I've always been interested in nature. I grew up in nature, so I've always wanted to be a zookeeper. I knew that if I wanted to be in this industry, you have to start as a volunteer. It's fun to tell people what you know.
I've been in Gingin since 1999.
I've been here since 2010, and I've been a volunteer for about 12 months.
Our main focus is helping the vulnerable and disadvantaged. Just having people from the community puts people at ease and makes them realise that we're all part of the same community.
We just have fun, don't we?
Yeah.
We just all meet and do a few crafts.
Yeah. People bring their own craft if they want to, or we get different ideas and we work it out.
All our volunteers are passionate about what they do, and you can't fake that passion.
We
muck about.
A little bit.
We have fun.
We try to, this is Tai Chi and it's Tai Chi for health, but in the same time, as Charlie says, we try to have it, we make it fun. Through Bundaberg Regional Council, we've been able to just have this every week for interested people.
What a better way to start the week, hey, and de-stress yourself.
Volunteering is very rewarding. I have volunteered myself. I'd really recommend it for anyone. It can be either a pathway to employment, or it can be just really rewarding in itself.
We get lots of comments from passers-by, and they congratulate us on what a good job we're doing. And that just gives you, enthusiasm, I suppose, to keep going.
It's just such a great opportunity to volunteer, and that has then brought on so many other options for me. Like, I never thought straight out of high school that a year and a half after that I'd have my dream job.
It really does keep you alive, keep you young, and these people ask me how old I am. When were you born, Irene? And I tell them, oh, you're the same age as me. And that makes me feel really good.
I've always been a reader, and that was my mother's fault. Mum would be sitting up knitting a fair old jumper reading Gone with the Wind or Forever Amber for the umpteenth time. That got me into the habit of reading.
So we're a regional library service. We have branches in Bundaberg, Gingin, Childers and Woodgate. And we also have our wonderful Friends of the Library volunteers providing an extra service as well.
Anything that the library has for the public, we will deliver to people who are housebound.
We really, really appreciate the service that they provide, and we're just tremendously grateful to them.
Seeing the volunteers in action in particular really helps to engender that sense of responsibility and ownership over these areas. And just about every tree you see here has been put in place by a volunteer, which is pretty special.
We couldn't run our centre without our volunteers.
I'm so grateful to these people. We wouldn't open our doors without them. It's as simple as that.
We all know how valuable volunteers are to our community. They are the fabric that blankets the whole community and brings everybody together. And I just want to say a big thank you to all our volunteers, their family who allow our volunteers to give of their time and the effort that they put in making our community one of the best communities in Australia.